his kid, you wake him up. He knows your name. He knows who you are. Like we said before,
Thank you, Lord.
a kid out here playing, they just a playing, and they got hurt. Well, you don't pay it much attention. But when they get hurt, you know that voice.
Amen.
You know they're crying out for you to come.
Amen.
They know that they need you. And that's the same way with Jesus Christ. He knows when we cry out to him.
Yes.
And mean it. He hears your voice. If you're just playing around now, I don't know. But when you crawl on him and you mean it, he hears it.
Yes,
He hears
amen.
your voice. Just like
Amen.
the song. Woo! Jesus. This morning, y'all, we're going to a familiar place. You know, so many these Psalms King David wrote, and different things, and you know, they're so awesome. They give us so much information of what he wrote during the time he was there in kingdom and stuff. And it's just so awesome. And the place we're going to this morning, we're going to Psalms 142. God's put me right into this place, and how awesome that is. And there's so much here for today. You know, he put me here for today. This day and this time, he put me here for us today. Now, and that's so awesome that what God will do. He'll put you in the things you need from day to day. You know, that's the way this one pray. You get up and pray in the morning. He'll make a way for that day for you. Tomorrow he'll have something else for you if you just rely on him. Count on him. But anyway, we're going into Psalms 142 and today, and we're going to stop along the way, you know. So many places here preach about this. This is when King David, in this psalm here, is what he was talking about. This is really what happened to him. Here he was. Saul, that was with the king. He was chasing him. He had stuff against him. He had jealousy against him.
Yes, he did.
It was jealousy. Throw it out there. He had jealousy against him. He did not like him. He wanted to kill him.
Yes.
He wanted to kill him. So bad. He had thousands of men with him. I forgot how many it was. Troops to kill him. Here is one man. He had a few people with him, but it was one man. King David. He hunted him like beagles hunting a rabbit. He hunted him. Hunting him down. King David he backed him up to where he found a cave. This is where this come from. He found a cave. And him and his few guys, or whatever's with him, troops or whatever with him, they went hid out in the cave. Because he knew the big army was coming. See? And what we're going to go at today is the army is this virus. This army is the virus out here. And see, the army that he had after him was going to kill him. And the virus out here will kill you. People out here. It's killing people out here. So that's the moral of this story. What God has took this and using it today, and it's exactly right here in this message today. What God has given us. And here he is backed up in this cave. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Who does he rely on? God.
Amen.
See, God. So come on up here and we're going to get started in here. Before I get too far, it's just so big and so much and so powerful. It wants to take us to, oh, hallelujah. Woohoo! Jesus.
Like Pastor says, Psalms chapter 142. We're going to start in verse 1.
Wait a second. I'm done getting thirsty.
I cried unto the Lord with my voice unto the Lord did I make my supplication. I poured out my complaint before him, I showed before him my trouble.
See, that's the thing about it. Like we just talked about a while ago. We gotta get in touch with the Lord. Like that song, He knows your name. We gotta get in touch with Him, y'all. We gotta get in touch with Him. Those people that don't know the Lord, please get your hearts right. Where you can get in touch with Him. What I'm talking about today, where you can get a hold of Him. And get a hold of Him. He knows. You come to know Him. He knows your name right here. But King David was crying out. He was crying out. See, he was in his cave, nowhere to go. That's where we at this day and time. There's nowhere we can go. It's stuff like, we using this for example, it's stuff here's all over the world.
Amen.
It's not just here in North Carolina. It's around the world. You can't take off and go to Florida. You can't take off, stay and go up there in Virginia where we go hunting. You can't take off and go to Tennessee. You can't take off and go to wherever, South Carolina, Georgia, it's there too.
Amen.
And see, he had this massive army out yonder. Thousands. Nowhere he could go. So we can't run away from what? Here and out here. See, where we're going with this. Let's go on.
And verse 3 says, When my spirit was overwhelmed within me, then thou knewest my path. In the way wherein I walked have they privily laid a snare for me. I looked on my right hand and beheld, but there was no man that would know me. Refuge failed me. No man cared for my soul.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. See, that's another thing. Our refuge is in Christ. Our refuge is in Him.
Amen.
See, you know where He could go. We out here, the people out here like we're talking about, in these places, and we're by ourselves. We're alone. We might have people around, but you're alone. And you're alone wherever you're at. I am alone. We're alone. We can't fight, but for me, I got to fight for myself. For you, yourself. See, that's the thing about it. He was fighting for himself. God to help him in this situation. He's there for him. He was calling out to him. Let's go down here. Ooh, check this other right.
Verse 5 says, I cried unto thee, O Lord, I said, Thou art my refuge and my portion in the land of the living. Attend unto my cry, for I am brought very low. Deliver me from my persecutors, for they are stronger than I. Bring my soul out of prison, that I may praise thy name. The righteous shall compass me about, for thou shalt deal bountifully with me.
Let's go back up there to verse 5.
I cried unto thee, O Lord. I said, Thou art my refuge and my portion in the land of the living.
Woo! He is our refuge. See what it just said right there? That's why he knew. Only thing he had left was to cry out to God. He was his refuge. See how important that was? He was his refuge. He knew he had to cry out to somebody that was going to get him out of that situation.
Amen.
He knew that he was going to get him out of that situation one way or another.
Yes.
He believed in God. He knew God by God knows his name when he cried out to him. He knew his name. But when he was there, backed up in that cave, couldn't go nowhere else. That's like people out here today. They think, they backed up in that cave, and he got in there backed up in the cave with all this old virus that's going on around and other stuff that's going around that you stuck in a place like he was in this cave. See how this message here, it just got away with me, because it's exactly like it is today.
Yes.
The fear that he had in him. when he was backed up into that place. Nowhere to go, Amy. He couldn't go backwards. He couldn't get away. He gonna have to pray his way out of that place.
Come on, amen.
Whoa! And he prayed, and he prayed. That's the way we gotta do today. We gotta pray our way out of this mess. We
Yes.
gotta get out of here.
Yes.
Hey, and I know somebody will get us out of here. If this world would get down on their knees and go to praying and pray with the heart and their soul, they would get this place and get this mess out of here.
Yes.
It would go up in the in the whatever, up in the atmosphere. It'd get out of this place. Satan can't stand there when God gets on the scene.
Come on.
See, that's the thing about it. Satan ain't nothing. He is what this virus is. It's
Yes.
all bad stuff. It's Satan.
Yes.
He cannot stand it. You get to praying in your house or in a room, Satan can't stand it. He
Come on.
gotta go. I know personally. I know the personal experience. I went to the house. I ain't getting the old devil start floating around in there. Everybody get down with God and go to crying out to him. That old boy goes. He can't stand it. When the fire of God goes a flowing into that place.
That's right.
And that's the thing about it in this United States.
Yeah.
You let all these church people, they get on their knees and get right with God instead of sitting there on a pew or just resting around to get back home and do whatever but get God off their line. They ain't never got him on our first.
Come on, amen.
But if they all get together and get what it say, oh hallelujah. It says we'll get one mind and one accord.
Yes.
Oh, he says we can move mountains.
Yes.
If we can move a mountain and tell it to get in the sea, hey, why can't we throw this old mess out of this universe?
Come
Get
on.
it out of here. Send it back to hell where it comes from.
That's
Come
right.
on, preacher.
That's where all this mess comes from. Anything.
Yes.
God said good stuff comes to me. Anything bad, what? Comes from old devil.
Yes.
He creates all the bad stuff.
Amen.
He creates all the stuff that goes bad in this world. The old devil gets in it. He gets his hand into something, he's going to make something bad happen. And that's what we got to do. If people realize it, you know, they want to just sit back. And I've done heard stories. Well, God shouldn't have done this to me.
Yeah,
Don't
come
blame
on.
it on him. You take it up with him. Hey, you better watch it. You go to fussing at him. He got nothing to do with it. God has got nothing to do with this. It's all enemy. He is not going to bring this on you. He is not going to do it. Old enemy is. He's there to get us out of it.
Yes.
He's there to get us out of it. That's what he was died on the cross for. No shed blood. So he could get us out of these messes that we get into.
Right.
Hey, what is this? He tells us, you might as well throw the Bible away and forget him hung on the cross if you don't believe that.
Amen.
Amen.
If you don't believe it. If you don't believe what's in here. If you don't believe it's like the story we told today about King David. He loved God. And I love him too.
Amen.
Jesus said on that old cross, hung on it, this is so he give us an easy way to pray. He give us the easy way to pray this old virus out of here. He give us the easy way to get it out of here. Praying about it. God, he made a way for us to get saved. The easy way till we can get to where we can pray to get it out of here. He give us all a way. Easy. Get on our knees and go to praying. He's going to help us. He'll help us in our house, in our home. He'll help fight this stuff. Even if we get it, he's going to be there with me.
Amen.
Amen.
He's going to be there with us. He's not going to give up and run.
That's right.
That's not my Jesus Christ. He ain't going to give up and run. He's going to be there to the end.
Amen.
If you see me draw the last breath, he said, you say Jesus is there with him. He's there with him. That old boy, God ain't left him. He's there with him. And he's just taking him to a place. But he's there with us to help us along the way till that last breath is drawn.
Amen.
Whether it be through this or whether it be old age or what. He'll be there with us. And all the things He can help us through life. He can help us through life, Kathy. That's like the jobs and things. What He's done for people that have known. The miracles that you've seen out here. How people see them one day and forget them next. I don't know about these things.
Come on.
So many people, they see so much and know it in their heart, know the Lord, but they think, I don't know what they think. They think He can't do it again.
Come on.
He's continuously waiting for us to hear our name when we call out, like I talk about a little kid, when he really screams out, we know he's in trouble, like the song. He knows your name. When you cry out to Him, He's going to move. He's going to do something.
Yes.
That's the thing today. This is for all of us. This message here, you backed up into a cave out here. All of us is. There ain't just one person. We all backed up into that cave. Let's dig our way out. But dig our way out with God.
Amen.
Hey, let Him get us out of there.
Come on.
Hey,
Come on.
ain't nobody going to get you out of the cave but Him.
Amen.
He can get you out of there. I don't care how dark a place it is.
Yeah.
I used to have at night have the worst nightmares. Feel like that old cloud used to come over me. Hey, you know who got it off of me? God. When I give my heart to Him, He took the cloud away.
Yes.
Sure, I fight the enemy every day. You're going to fight the old devil. Hey, somebody says you don't, something wrong.
That's right.
And if He ain't fighting you sometime during whenever, every day or whenever it is, you need to get back to on your knees.
Yes, you do.
Something's wrong. The old devil's going to fight you.
Yeah.
Because why? He knows his time's running out. He knows who you got in your heart.
Amen.
That Satan hates him. He knows that, and he's going to give you. That's how you know that you got God.
Amen.
When the enemy goes to fighting you, you know that God's with you.
Amen.
You know, sometimes we get to doubt. We get in a place that, and we get in them low places.
Yes.
We all do. We get in them valleys. We get in them valleys. David probably, he never dreamed he was going to be in a cave that Saul was trying to kill him with all what he was doing. He never dreamed he'd be there, But it happened. It's like us. Things happen out here. The old devil, he's going to try to put us in a corner. And sometimes we feel like God ain't around there. We don't know how long he prayed to God for her. God really just took a hold of that situation and opened up the door. Well, I can't remember the story. We'd have to go on. But he opened up the door. He got out. David got out there. He didn't die right there. He got out, become the great king. See?
Amen.
He became the great king. That just shows you how great we are to God. How powerful we are to Him. That we believe in Him and rely on Him and count on Him. That's the world today. Those out there watching us, please, listen to what this word says right here. What David says. This goes along with the life we lead today and the fear that's in the world today.
Amen.
Everywhere. The fear that's in everybody today. We can help that fear. We can help that fear.
Jesus takes it away from us.
He says we ain't supposed to have the fear. But it's hard to battle the old devil out of. It's because the old flesh wants us to. Until we leave out of here and get that glorified body, we're going to have to fight the old flesh.
Yes.
That's right.
We're going to have to fight the old flesh. We're going to have to take them old pills. We're going to have to do stuff. Our old heart's going to get bad. Our old body's going to get bad. And your knees going to get bad. Wear out. And things happen. But we got somebody to get us through that. Just like He's getting us, get us through today. And tomorrow. And the next day. And the next day. Please. Give it all to Him. You're not alone. If you're at the house and people is, ain't got nobody, You're not alone. Folks, you're not alone. You got somebody you can cry out to. You got somebody there to hug you and hold you and do all these things for you.
Amen.
Be there at night. Wake up. I wake up during the night. Me and her. Many, many times she don't know. She's asleep. I wake up. I got him there with me.
Amen.
Wake up and I start a conversation. Me and him. And see, it's what everybody can. You know him, he ain't by yourself. He's there with you.
Amen.
He's there with you to fight this old mess. So don't give up. Don't give up. Just cry out a little louder to the Father. Father. Just cry out to Him. But first you have to get to know Him. He knows your name. He just wants to get to know you. And the thing about it too, He knows all the problems in the world of me and you, us. He knows your problem. But it's like anybody. It's like anybody with kids or anybody else. If she needs something, I know she needs something, I want her to ask me. Even if it's my friend or one, cousin or whatever. I want you to ask me for it. The same way of God. He knows what you want to pray for. He knows you want to pray for this old mess out here, but He wants you to ask.
Yes.
That's what He's all about. That's what I'd give you anything I got, but I want you to ask for it.
Asking us.
I'll know. I know your name. You know Him. I know your name, but He wants you to ask. He loves hearing your voice.
Amen.
Kathy, He wants to hear your voice. That sweet voice. I can imagine how sweet that voice is to Him. When we cry out, He hears that voice. Woo, how sweet that is. That's one of mine. Woo! That's one of mine. He punched, hey, Father, listen, Father, that number. Don't that sound good? Listen, that one of them young'uns there. One of them I died for. Listen. That's what He wants to do. He wants us to hear us cry out to Him.
Amen.
To help us through this old mess we're in. And help us through all the mess in the
Yes.
world today.
Amen.
Till we leave out of here.
Yes.
He's there. He hears your name. If you know Him and give it all to Him, He's going to help you all the way. All the way.
Yes.
Never forsake you, leave you. He ain't gonna turn loose. If people out here today turn loose of Him, they turn loose of Him and turn around and go the other way. But if you hang with Him, He hears your voice.
Yes, He does.
He'll hear that voice. You stay close to Him, He'll stay close to you. So I hope today, out there, people watching us, that they don't forget they're not alone. He's there for you. He's there for us to save you, to put you on the right track. He's there if you get away and you turn back away from Him. He's there to get you back to where you need to be.
Amen.
You know, God speaks it in the Bible. He says you turn, look back, and we know all about it. You fall on a mule. It says if you're plowing, exactly words I don't know it in there, but this is what it says. He said if you're plowing and you look back, meaning us looking back at the world, we know ourselves, following that mule, you're going to plow up something. You're going to make a mess. That's what it talks about now. So we want to stay close to Him. Call on Him. He'll forgive you for make no difference what it is. He's going to forgive you for it.
Yes, He will.
You get away, He's there to you call Him on and He get you right back where you started.
Yes.
He's there to wash you clean again. So He's there to help us through this mess. We backed up in the cave, y'all. Those watching now, we backed up in that cave right now. But we're gonna fight our way out. I'm gonna fight my way out of this cave. I'm gonna pray my part. I'm gonna try to pray my part to get us out of here, my own myself. Not only myself, but for everybody else. I just hope the world does the same thing out here. We get it going. It'll make a change in your life today. Try not to be afraid. Get closer to God. Let Him help you fight this battle. I know we in that cave. I'm telling you, I know I'm in that cave. I know everybody else is in that cave like King David was. But we can fight our way out. We can fight our way out. So don't give up the fight. Don't give up the fight.
Amen.
He's there for us.
Yes, he is.
Each one of us. Baby will get us a song to sing. You know, it's so nice to know Him. It's so nice to know Jesus. It won't be long. It'll be a time that, you know, that we know of. It'll be Easter. That He's hung on that old cross. So we sang us a song. And those out there, like I said, that gets to watch us on, to please get your heart right. Get where you need to be. You know, God's there waiting. Open arms, always. So let's sing us a song.
And just one more thing before she turns the video off. You know, if you're out there and you don't know the Lord as your Savior, God don't want you to try to clean yourself up before you come to Him. He knows.
Amen. Hey, come
He
on.
knows the problems.
Right.
He knows what you're going through. He knows
Right.
what you're doing. Good and bad, He knows it all.
That's right.
And He's always there to say, come to me, child. And when you get on your knees and ask for forgiveness,
That's right.
you don't have to clean yourself up. He'll do the cleaning up.
He does it.
Because He is the only one that can change our lives. He's the only one. We can't change our lives. You know, people's married people that have been abusive to them, this, that, and the other. You couldn't change that person.
No,
You thought you could when you married them, but you couldn't change them. But God can.
that's right.
God can change you, and He can change that loved one that's out there doing things that they don't need to do. So y'all just remember that.
Amen.
Just remember that all you have to do is get in your heart where you need to be. Ask Him to forgive you and cleanse you
That's right.
from
Amen.
your unrighteousness.
Amen.
Because our righteousness is filthy rags even after we get saved.
Right.
But He's always there because He knows. He knows what we're going through.
Amen. Exactly.
And
Yeah.
you just remember that
Amen.
He'll do the cleaning up. He don't expect you to clean yourself up. He don't expect you to change before you ask for forgiveness. But after you ask for forgiveness, He does expect you to change.
Yeah.
And He will help you change anything and everything that you're going through, that you're involved in today.
That's right. Amen.
Let's all stand, get a hymn book, and turn to page 345.